What's up YouTube, this is Demkeys back again with another Python tutorial, and today I'm going to teach you about strings. Let me start up Python and enter within single quote, this is a string. Now this is called a literal because it's not within a variable. If I store this within a variable, say g equals this is a string, this is now a variable, and if I type print g, it's gonna print out whatever is within the variable. I can also type print this is a string. It prints the literal as well. You can also concatenate a bunch of strings together. For example, this is plus a plus string. You can also repeat certain strings and then join them to some other string, like for example 3 into this plus is a string. Excuse me for using the same sentence over and over and over again. You can see it prints 3 times. You don't need to use the plus sign in order to concatenate. You don't necessarily have to use it. Python can auto concatenate for you. So this is a string. Alright, now when you're creating a string, be it a literal or within a variable, you have the choice of single quotes or double quotes. Both work, and the reason why both have been provided is so that you can use single quotes where required and double quotes where required. Sometimes you might need to use double quotes within single quotes, or your string itself might contain double quotes. So in that case you would start the string with single quotes. There is another alternative. You can use escape characters as well, but this is one of the advantages of being able to use single and double quotes. So let's say h equals he said, comma, double quote, this is a string, and then close it with a single quote, close it with a double quote, and then close the entire string with a single quote. Then when you press H, then you get the string. Notice when I use the print method to display the string, the single quotes are not shown. It prints the string as it is. It prints only the string. You can also print multi-line strings using triple double quotes. This is how you start it, and when you press enter, then you can start entering whatever strings you want. This is the first line, this is the second line, this is the end, and then to end it you again use triple double quotes and close the bracket, and there is your multi-line string. Alright, let's go back to single line strings. In fact, let's go back to the topic of single quotes and double quotes. Let's say you want to type a string, but for some reason you don't want to use single quotes at all. So we can start the sentence with, okay, let's store this into a variable. We can start the sentence with double quotes and say he said, then comma and double quotes again, but before double quotes, before the second double quote, you would use a backslash. I think this is called a backslash, or just a slash. I'm gonna say backslash, and then you add the double quote and say this is a string, and then again backslash, double quote, and then you can add the last double quote. You press enter, and when you print A, this is what you get. You can use the same method for single quotes as well. It works with single quotes and double quotes. Strings can be indexed as well. So let's take a look at A. This is the A string. First of all, let's get the length of the string. It's got 27 characters. So to get the index, or to show a specific character from, or a specific alphabet from this string, I can use A and open square brackets, and I can use A and open the square bracket, and let's say 5, and then close the square bracket. Let's count. It shows I over here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you have to count the space as a character as well. And like I said before, wait, I didn't mention that. Sorry. Strings can be indexed. The first character will be an index of 0. It doesn't start with 1. Now, you're not just limited to showing one character. You can show a certain part of the string. Let's say you want to start from the beginning and show all the way up to character 10. You can use the colon, and after the colon you can enter 10. Now if you enter 10 before the colon, then you have a different effect. It starts from the 10th character and shows whatever is the remaining part of the string. You can also show in between, like say between 4 and 12. You can concatenate in this case as well. Let's say you want to show this and you want to add something from your own side. Let's just do A, B, C, whatever. You can see the result over here. Alright, let me show you some simple, well, not some, just 3 simple methods that can be very useful when you're working with strings. There are a lot more, but we'll cover those later on. So let's take this string itself. First of all, let's take a look at lower. This is how you would use it. A dot lower. Notice the H over here was initially uppercase, now it's lowercase. Even the T was uppercase, now it's lowercase. So lower basically makes all the characters in the string lowercase. You can also make all of them uppercase. If you want to capitalize only the first character in the string, basically how a sentence would start, you can use capitalize. So this is how you work with strings in Python. Stay tuned for more. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Do check out these other videos as well. The video on the top left teaches you how to use the line renderer. The video on the top right teaches you how to use lens flares, and on the bottom left is a playlist for the Unity 4.6 UI Tools series. I'm also accepting donations, so if you would like to help me out, you can send your donations to my PayPal email address, which is mentioned on the screen and in the description down below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.
Is he grow? Is he fame? Is he even still the same? Claiming Lord's boys, but we never seen him main. Out on cover, now on album when he get the chance to hang. Like, damn, 134. Niggas acting like I never been through them doors. Moved uptown and I rocked a little red. Niggas asking if I'm raw cause I'm out in Hempstead. Like, shit, who are you? Entourage member or part of the crew? EMG